It's dull. It's been dull for a few days. It's cold. It's not really good gardening weather. Don't know whether this will come out or not. Might have to try changing something later on. So it's a plot tour and we're starting round the fruit and pear trees. Fruit blossom on the trees is just about gone now. Hard to tell how much fruit's set. Josta berries are looking good. Lots of fruit. We'll have tons if all that actually matures. These are our main crop onions. Looking very good. I think they're like everything else. Want a good rain. Casablanca early potatoes. Survived all the frost. Growing really well. Brassicas all under Enviromesh. Trying to keep white flying butterflies away. Calabrese. Moving on. Cabbages. Finally cauliflowers. Planted last week. Looking alright. If we move round, early peas. Onward. Devastated by weevils. Hopefully with some decent growing weather they'll survive alright. They usually do. This is our perennial bed. Sue's finished weeding it. It's just been dug over. We've got lots of perennials at home to plant, but we need some rain. It's too dry. We haven't time to come down watering all the time. It's just easier to water them at home, so that's where they're staying for a while. We'll have a head down here now and see what we've got. Our main apple hedge. Alpine strawberries are looking quite good. Flowers have survived any frost, so hopefully we'll have some fruit on there soon. Red currants, lots of fruit set. Have to come up with some sort of netting, or blackbird will just finish them off. This is our early rhubarb. I don't know whether it's suffering from the dry weather or because it's so early it's just gone over. Other rhubarb on the plot seems to have survived alright, and these roots behind look much better. Our plum trees look alright. Hard to tell how much fruit has set. Some's definitely set on Victoria. I'm not sure about the others. Can't find much fruit. Our bluebell display doesn't quite match up to Hodsock Priory that we visited yesterday. These are Sue's raspberries. They're autumn raspberries, all gold, yellow ones. Bed's been cleared of wheatgrass. Hopefully it'll last a couple of years before it needs redoing. Parsnips were only sown a week or so ago. No signs of anything coming up yet. These are our onions sown directly from sets. As you can see, just starting to shoot. This is our bed of new to us potatoes. All looking good so far. These are our onions sown last autumn, or planted from sets last autumn. We'll soon be harvesting some of these. We've just about run out of last year's. Broad beans, early crop. Not too happy with these, not growing very well. These are our carrots under our Enviromesh. No signs of anything coming up. I need some more wood chip around the edges. Some beds that need sorting out, ready for planting this year. Last year's leeks, might get something off a few of those. Time to clear the bed. A couple of rows of Winston potatoes just starting to come through. This year's Coppist hazel, just making some new shoots. A final bed of mixed potato varieties, they're just coming through. And this bed's ready for planting. One row of peas and one row of flowers. I'll go the messy way back to the shed. And this is an area we're clearing, trying to clear, removing weeds. Don't know if our quince has set fruit yet. It's had lots of flowers, but still don't know whether it's set any fruit. This is one of Sue's flower borders. The kiwi on this fence is years old, and we've still to have a kiwi. The pigeons had been leaving this tree alone, but I noticed they're now at it. It's devastated. They leave absolutely nothing. They'll clear everything. They're a nuisance. I just don't know how to protect a full-size tree. These are honeyberries. Again, we've had them quite a few years and we've never had a honeyberry. Although I think in there might be some berries. A first. A salad bed, all sorts of salad leaves and lettuce. It's just a case of protecting from the birds. Recently planted our new black raspberry. Our summer cropping raspberries are looking alright. On this side, thornless blackberry. Lots of buds. It's been a good cropper so far. And I'd forgotten about that bed of potatoes over there. We may have a lot of potatoes this year. And I think our cardoon may well need thinning out for next year. But so far it's survived the wind quite well. We'll have to see how it works through summer. Have you got all you want?